the Brandon Aiyuk thing is still gonna hang over this team until he gets the extension, and I don't expect him to get it during OTAs.
All right.
So part of what we're going to be talking about, can't lie, as journalists, content creators, whatever you want to call us, the next few weeks is where's Brandon? Is Brandon coming? Is Brandon working out? Is Brandon
Yeah.
thinking about the 49ers? Did he write them a letter? That kind of stuff. The Brandon Aiyuk saga, where do you expect this to go?
Well, I do expect Brandon to be professional because that's the platform on why he believes he should get paid, right? You can't shirk on the very issue why you believe you should be paid,
Do
right?
everything. He does everything right. Mr.
Yeah,
Do everything right. Yeah.
exactly. Like you
Yeah.
can't be the guy that says, I'm the most professional. I show up to everything. I work as hard as I do outside of what I'm asked to do, and I'm a leader. And then all of a sudden, coincidentally, cast all of that to the side once you don't get your money. That's almost kind of like, well, what did you do it for then? Right. So I expect him to show up and do exactly what he's supposed to do. As a matter of fact, I expect him to show up and actually kind of let the Niners know that they need to pay him or else. Right. You know how the
Hold on.
league
When
is.
you say you expect him to show up, you expect him to practice?
Yeah.
When you say you expect him to practice, like you say that like a coach would say that, or like you like actually would bet money that he's going to practice in OTAs?
Ooh.
Like, yeah, he should. Like when you say I expect him to,
Yeah,
you said
okay. I like the way you slowed me down.
you
I like the way you slowed me down.
I don't expect that at all.
You slowed me down. You slowed me down. You slowed me down. Okay.
I would
Okay.
not expect him to be there in OTAs.
All right. I don't expect him to be there at OTAs.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. I do expect him to be there for a reporting day of camp. I expect him to be there for that. So yes. Thank you for slowing
Would
me
he
down.
like hold in and like be like, look, I'm here, I'm a team player, I'm a leader, and I want to be in the meetings, but until you give me an extension, I'm not practicing. Didn't TJ Watt do that it's called a hold in? Nick Bosa didn't.
But look, man, one thing about it is that professionally, if I was like around Brandon, I would let him know, like, all right, look, if you want to be, if we're kind of having a coup right now, right? Because this is let's make no mistake about it, brother. The money that you want is going to kill your man. Debo got to go. All right. So you need to virtue signal towards everything that you can that you are the leader of this team. So you got to come to practice. All right. You got to show up to camp and hold on. And whatever you do, your behavior in getting your money cannot mimic what this guy did. You can't. And that's go ahead, Grant.
Okay, so as Brandon Aiyuk's agent, I'm his agent today. He didn't pay for me. Just like the Niners don't pay for my quality control. I'm his agent today.
They owe us so much money.
Hold on, wait a second. Nick Bosa held out last year. No one said anything about him. He's a freaking captain. He held out. He and the 49ers didn't agree to an extension until September 6th. September 6th. I know it feels like a long time ago, but no one said anything about Bosa's professionalism. Everyone just is happy that he's there. Now, my client may not be Nick Bosa, but he is talking about money upwards of $30 million a year. So this is a serious football player, and this is a serious extension, and it might take some time. So give us some time over here. We're working on it. September 6th. That's what happened with Nick. It's true.
Spoken like a true agent.
You know what I'm saying? I got to advocate for my guy over here.
I would not agree with that at all. I don't agree with that at all, man. First of all, you don't have – this is business, all right? Okay. You're a 1099 guy. Right now, that's employee talk, what you're talking about right now. He got to do it, but why come I don't get to do it? That's something that you talk to HR about. There ain't no HR department in this shit. I'm sorry, bro. Like, for me, you got to look at your cachet with the team, right? Mm-hmm. And his connection with the team is not the same relationship that Nick Bosa has with that team, okay? Nick Bosa is a legacy kid whose family is an institution. And hold on.
Nick Bosa wasn't all pro last year like my client was.
All right. And then also, Nick Bosa isn't the fourth option on an offense where he can get gaslit about his productivity. And on top of it, then we can get nasty. We can start going into, oh, well, it hasn't always been consistent, Brandon. I mean, we did have that year where we really had to show a little bit of compassion to get you on track. Just work with us here, Brandon. There was a swath of time where, you being a leader was definitely in question as far as your professionalism is concerned. So we're glad that you're here now.
Yeah, but you sort of trying to prop up Deebo Samuel as a captain and a leader sort of undermines whatever high standards you're holding my client to, because this guy, I mean, he's not in shape like my client. He's not consistent like my client, but
Right.
but yet he's a captain and he gets the big extension. No, I think my client's going to be he's going to be in Miami in August working out, really staying in shape, because you know how Brandon is. You know how Brandon is. He's always in shape. You don't got to worry about Brandon. Deebo, of course, you got to monitor him. You want to watch him daily. But Brandon, he's kind of like Nick. He's going to be in shape.
Right.
So, yeah, we'll see like early September.
Well,
maybe week 2.
What I would say to that is, duly noted, bringing up other players to the negotiation table does nothing for you.
Well, this is how I do. I don't play. I play dirty. I'm sorry. This is how I got where I got in life.
Okay.
As an agent,
having conversations with us about teammates is not the way to go. Secondly, Miami, please. We have you locked in stock for 1 year at least, and then we can franchise you to what we feel like is $21 million per, and then we may feel like we can let you go. So we can drag this out for 2 whole seasons if you really want to go to Miami. What I suggest you do is take a seat back, right? Just sit back, talk to your client, all right, and let him know how this conversation has gone today. And, maybe we can get back to having a fruitful and conversation that's based in reality, right? Because you can't go to the negotiation table talking about Deebo. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm going to go tweet at Brandon Aiyuk and say, "Guy, I figured it out. I worked it out for you, man. Don't worry. You're going to get this extension any day now."
I don't think so, dog. Like, I think they're going to get it handled. They got to pay him. They're going to pay him. I just think, the writing's on the wall. They're going to pay him, but they got to move one of them. And it may be, I hate this, but it may be Juwan. You know what I'm saying? So it may be Juwan or, because I don't think anybody's really going to bite on Deebo without, the league. It's a bunch of, just look at all 32 teams like a bunch of like men with masculine issues. And it's just like, as soon as somebody takes on Deebo, right? The rest of the league is going to be like, you took on that contract? You let them off the hook? Like, that's what you did? Knowing that they were shopping this guy? This guy is like a 06 Bentley. Like, it's over. Ain't nothing in this thing. It's over.